So I was inspired to start Treasure Tress, my own business, because I felt like there was a gap in the market. I was spending a ridiculous amount of money importing products from the US to the UK so that I could use them on my hair. I was literally spending about £80 a month, ordering products on Amazon, paying customs, paying shipping, and I just thought this can't be the most efficient way to do it. And then I spent quite a lot of time in the States, particularly in New York, and I saw that there were so many subscription boxes for women with natural hair. So I thought, why don't I just create one in the UK? So that's like a really short version of the story, but essentially because I wanted access to quality products for an affordable price.
So for me, I started UK Entertainment Awards because I was doing events and there was so much talented people in one room, and I thought, oh my gosh, these people probably not never, but are so far from getting an award from mainstream platforms. So that's why I created the UK Entertainment Awards, which has founded so many talented people such as LMA, Mo the comedian, you know, before they've reached that height in their career. I would say the pros of having my own business is that I've created something that has bridged the gap and has made a change in people's lives in the entertainment industry. And I would say the cons are, you know, you do have to sacrifice quite a lot having your own business, putting things on hold, being very busy. One of the cons is, you know, sometimes I might not go on holidays as often as I want to because I have a business to run. So I would say that's the cons, but out of all of it, the pros weigh up everything. So yeah.
I would agree. I would say the pros of owning your own business and starting your own business is that you literally had an idea and you were able to bring it into fruition, and you can see the impact that it has on other people's lives. Also, like more broader speaking, the industry in particular, the beauty industry, we've been able to start a lot of conversations and challenge a lot of brands and really push it forward, especially in the UK. So the upside is you can actually see the change that's being made in the world, even if it's like minuscule in comparison to the size of the world, it's still a difference that you're making. And then I think the cons is that like there's not really any downtime. Like you can try to switch off, but in the back of your mind you're always thinking about like, okay, what's next? Is everyone okay? What's the next big project? How are our clients? How are our customers? Like there's always something to think about. So I feel like you never really get to shut down and like turn off 100%. And it also comes with massive responsibility. I think it's definitely a privilege to be able to employ people, but that also comes with its own challenges and its own set of expectations, and those always need to be managed. So there's an upside and there's always a downside. I'm definitely inspired by my mum. She's always been a huge champion of like education, adventure, travel, like understanding that the world is literally our oyster. We can go to any area of the world that we like. We can learn anything that we have the appetite for. I think she's just like instilled a great sense of wonder and like curiosity and bravery in me. And I think a lot of that was learnt by just observing her. Like she's an incredible learner, but she's also an incredible teacher. That's actually her profession. So I think I learn a lot from her, but I think one of the main things that I learn is like the importance of like surrounding yourself with really powerful women and sisterhood and friendship. So I would say a combination of like learning that the world is my oyster, I can do anything that I like, but equally how important it is to have a village of people around you that like really care about you.
I would say for me it will be my auntie Nicola, because when I was younger she took me in as like her third child, and she taught me a lot when I was younger. There was a time when I was kind of a bad kid, and I remember I had to make a decision in my life, and she didn't tell me what to do, but she told me to write why I should make that decision or why I shouldn't make a decision, and I wrote it down and I decided whatever I decided. But I love that because it's like in life now I make my own decisions. Do you see what I mean? I don't take just because of what someone has said. I'll make my own decisions for me. So she's really inspired me for that, and that's like installed in me. And I would say my mum, obviously she's carried me, she's looked after me, and she really inspires me because I've always seen my mum be a go-getter. So anything that she wants, you know, she will go and get it, and I think that's where I get that from. And I'll also say my nan as well, because my nan is such a strong, powerful woman, and I feel that's where I get that from. And she's never showed her grandchildren any drama that she's probably been through, like never. She's lost my granddad, she's lost her kids, she's lost one of her grandchildren, and she continues to be that strength for us. So she really, really inspires me. So yeah, those are the 3 women in my family that inspire me. That was a long one, isn't it? Sorry. I would say someone in the public eye inspires me is a male, and I would say Tyler Perry. He inspires me because I don't see him moan about the black community and what we need. He would do something about it. So I love the way that, you know, he's made a studio for filming. He's really bridged the gap, and that's something that I see myself doing, bridging the gap for people. So yeah, he really inspires me. He just does it really well, and I like the fact, as I said, he doesn't moan about something, he just creates something. So Tyler Perry really inspires me. If you're watching, Tyler Perry, follow me.
I would have to say Beyonce. I feel like anyone that knows me knows that this was going to be my immediate answer. But I think work ethic, career, longevity of her career, skill set, the way she looks, the way she carries herself. Yeah, her work ethic is absolutely unmatched. And when I'm feeling really demotivated or like just feeling like I need to be inspired, I watch Homecoming back to back because it is literally the best documentary I've ever seen. But it just shows like how much hard work goes into her performances and the fact that there's so much that is unseen. But when she steps on stage, you think that like it's just a natural thing that just comes out and just happens. And I just love the flawlessness of her, which is amazing.
Beyonce's watching, you want her
If
to...
Beyonce is watching, holler at me. I'd like to send Blue a box, and I'll also send you a box, and let's link up. If I had to speak to a young girl starting her own business, I think my advice would be to start as quick as possible, because I think a lot of the time as women we will like sit back and try to do all of the research and just get as much information as possible, but a lot of what you learn once you've actually started. So I would say obviously do some preliminary research and like get some early ideas, but then start as quick as you can and learn from your customers as much as you can, because your customers are going to tell you everything that you need to know about how well your business is going, how good your idea is, what you should do different, what you should do to grow. So just get started and pay attention to your very first customers.
I would say be careful who you share your dreams with as well, because sometimes people will try and put you off and they don't understand the vision. So I will always say, you know, obviously you can speak to people, get ideas, but if that is your choice, what you want to do, that is your dream, go get it. Don't let anyone put you off of what you're doing, because when I started UK Entertainment Awards, a lot of people tried to put me off. Oh, it's not going to do well, it's people that are not known, X, Y, and Z, and 8 years later, I'm still here. But you know what I mean? So I would definitely say just follow your dreams and just do what you need to do, definitely.